Hello everyone, hope you're doing alright. With 7.1.1, Serenity got a little bit of a change when it comes to their force management and how they actually do damage. Now there are more complex rotations out there, however, if you want the specs so simple a caveman can do it, let's go through a quick 5-minute guide on how to make this new spec work. Alright. Here's everything you need to know about the new Serenity in one single page here. For your stats, alacrity, get to like 7.2% alacrity. That should compensate for most of your lag issues. For your accuracy in PvE, you want to make sure you have that 110% accuracy. In PvP, it's kind of up for grabs. You can run a 105% if you want to make sure you're hitting all of your strikes, but if you want to run a flat 0% accuracy, that's totally up to you, and then just get those big old critties rolling. For your tactical, 2 times trouble tactical is kind of the default here. It's going to do a whole bunch of extra damage with our dots. For our legendaries, dynamic force package, you can give you a whole bunch of force potency. It's very, very nice. The force training package is going to be a flat 3% damage. It's pretty boring, but at the same time, it's kind of what we run with here. Here's what you need to know about your utilities here. The only really choices with this kind of dummy build is the situational choices here. AoE DR is really nice. Stun immunity is also very nice, and sometimes you just want the extra stealth out. That's totally fine. And then it's really situational what you need in the final tier. Just look at what you're running. Usually I like the extra leap damage. That's just what I personally enjoy though. All right, for the rotations, it's really dummy easy. The first opening you're going to do is applying your dodge. So you're going to squelch, force breach, force potency, set for force. That's just applying all of our dots. This is a dot spec after all. Then we hit our fun buttons. That's our force and balance for the big extra dot damage. Our serenity strike for the big leech, and then our spinning strike for the big dam. And then we turn our brain off. We hit squelch, and then 5 double strikes in a row. It's a very simple rotation, kind of broken down into 2 main blocks of dots and fun buttons, and then strike spam over and over and over again. Let's hop into game and see how this all kind of works together. All right, so let's hop in and see how we go here. So again, just starting off with applying our dots, Renegade, breach, set for force, then our fun buttons, force and balance, serenity strike, spinning strike, and now we just spam 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double strikes, and then back to applying our dots. We want to be trying to apply our force potencies in front of our separate force. That way we make sure that we have it in time for our next big rotation here, and then just going back, spamming all of our buttons. Like, this is not that hard, I'll be honest with you. However, it does a fair bit of damage, especially in prolonged fights. You're gonna notice here, especially in like long fights with sub 30 burn phases, the spec really does catch up. So if you want to kind of turn your brain off, might just be the spec for you. So if you have any questions, comments, complaints, concerns, conundrums, let me know down in the comment section below. But that's really all there is to know about this spec. It's a very easy way to do respectable damage. There are better rotations out there, but some of those rotations rely on like RNG, and for me, like, that's just not fun. I'd much rather be out here actually, like, you know, being consistent and doing a fair bit of damage. So you're gonna see here, once we hit this sub 30 burn phase, we're gonna do a whole bunch of damage. You can pop like your adrenals sub 30, but yeah, like it's so easy a caveman can do it. So again, going back in here, applying our dots, hitting our fun buttons, and then going back into our strike rotation. Kind of all there is to it. I wish I had more to tell you, but I don't. Enjoy, do damage. That's all there is to say. Dots, fun buttons, strike spam, repeat until the target's dead. That's all I have. Goodbye.